How is everyone here? Hello, Karen. You're the first today. Hello, Marilyn. Hello, Patrick. Hello, Remy. My chickens are starting to be. I can water them? Your chickens are staring at you? Or starting at... Oh, okay, ear. My chickens are... I can hear them? Is that what you're trying to say? Hello, Tammy. Hello, hello, hello. His eggs are beeping. Oh, right. Okay. Sorry. So, yeah. That was not what I understood. Peeping chicks. Okay. Let me read this again. Where is it? Where's the comment? My chickens are starting to be... okay, the peep. Okay, now I get it. Okay. Sorry. I promise I only had 2 glasses of wine in my entire day. So it has nothing to do. So happy Mother's Day. So if you guys did not see my post today, I sent out happy Mother's Day to mothers that had, sadly, that's no longer with us, forgotten moms. And moms that are not necessarily moms, but they pick up the task of being a mom either full-time or occasionally. I send you guys, all of you guys, mothers, loads of love. And lots of love. I think my computer was off duty for too long. Temperature fluctuated too much. Oh no. Didn't do much today. So it was a normal day here. I did haul some compost and weed the garden. And I guess being in my happy place. I guess you can call that. Yes, I did. And then after lunch, we went to a friend's and chit chat, eat food, have beer for Fred and wine for myself. Tonight, I was asked what I wanted to eat for dinner. I wanted some homemade subs. So we had beef fondue meat, and I do subs with them. But tonight, Fred cooked. Hello, Mardi. So I'm guessing you meant hauling compost and being in the garden is a good thing for Mother's Day, right? That's what you meant, right? So Dave, you saw the little sneak peek? There was a little sneak peek in my last video, especially your special request. Did you catch it? So last Sunday, I did not have a live. I was back from the Eastern Ontario Homesteaders Conference. And I came back home. It was like 4:30. And I was beyond exhausted. So I decided to not do a live. And then I went live a short one on Tuesday. And I was hesitant to come live tonight because, I don't know, maybe people are out and about with their moms. And I did do a poll to see if I should do a live. I had 50-50. So I had a couple say yes, a couple said no. So, and then I asked in my group chat, and my friend said, do a live. So I did decide to do a live as we're talking together. We're talking now. Planted 20 strawberry plants from, ooh, nice. Okay, you did see it. Awesome. Yeah, but I realize now that it's like a normal day. But so I decided to make an educated decision. So this morning I made a nice breakfast, some fried eggs, and I read my book. I'm almost done reading my book. I think I'm like 80% in. Um, 81% in. So I read a lot this morning, and then just before lunch, I did not want to fall into the doom scroll because everyone was either sleeping, chilling on the sofa. So I'm like, I'm going to go do something intelligent. Fred brought some compost on Saturday morning, and I'm like 3 weeks behind. My onions should have been planted on April 30th. And my tomato plants, okay, so this is like the worst year for me seedling wise. My peppers are not great at all. My pepper plants, I'm going to have to probably go buy 50% of my pepper plants. My paste style tomato, only one variety is doing great. One is like, and the other one's like, I'm not even wasting time on them. I don't think I'll be planting them. So I do have a compost pile with manure from the chickens that I've been like removing from the run. So I think I'm just going to empty the trays there and like see what it does. So maybe if I have one or two plants that survive, I'll do that, but I'm not wasting time. So I just got Roma tomatoes and Saint Marzano. Hickory Craft Farm swears by Saint Marzano, so I'm trying it one last time. And my cherry tomatoes are not looking great. Some of the slicers are looking but my goal is just to have one of each. And I was going to sell the rest. So what I'm going to do instead is just like keep what is good for me. And if ever I have something that looks better, I'm going to sell them. But I think they're going to end up in the compost pile because I'm not going to sweat it. I'm not going to beat myself up. So I had a temporary situation going on. I didn't have proper airflow. I had a hard time maintaining the temperatures. And I don't know if there's something wrong with my soil that I chose or the amendments I was doing, or I was doing too much amendments, not enough amendments. So I was not on top of my game this year. So it's okay. I went to the nursery and I love going to nurseries, and I brought a friend with me and it was so fun. Like I felt like I was also looking myself from above, and I was like, ooh, this is nasturtium, this is cosmos, this is that. And I was like, I wish I could like bring the tribe that was with me over the last weekend to a nursery and film it. What do you guys think if one year we try to find a nursery nearby the convention and we all go plant shopping? We don't have to buy anything, but just like go plant shopping. It's so fun to go with people that has the same knowledge as you or different knowledge. I had so much fun just like identifying plants. Oh, this is that, this is this is that. So I did buy a couple of stuff, and I will go back this week probably. I have to check either Thursday or Friday. I'm going to go to another nursery and have fun. And I did see, I might go back to the same one that I went Thursday. I saw a yellow cayenne pepper plant. I was very, very, very tempted to get it, but I didn't. My back and legs don't like me tonight. Go in a warm salt bath. They're going to love you better tomorrow morning. So I'm told that here I am burnt in my back. So I might have to do a couple of aloes. My aloe plant looks okay. So I think I'm going to take a couple of leaves and like put a lot of aloe here because I think I burned slightly from being outside. You must be exhausted but feeling great. So if tonight or tomorrow morning, I feel that I didn't spend enough time alone, I'm going to be alone. Actually, I look at my cheeks. I did, I did get some. Oh no, my raccoon tan is in early. So I'm probably just going to do a self Reiki treatment, a full one instead of like a condensed version that I do normally. And it is my birthday at the end of the month, and I booked myself a 90-minute massage. So that's going to be like my Mother's Day and birthday gift from me to me. Hi, John. How are you? No, I don't feel bad reading a book. You know, there's people that enjoy doing stuff and people don't. I find reading books just changes the scenery. I used to watch a lot of movies, but I find that lately there's not anything good. So I have my traditional year after year after year. I watch Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings. What else do I watch? You know, you did give me that Game of Thrones. You gave me on a little key. I misplaced it, and I'm really, really mad because I wanted to watch it again. So I'm like going through as I when I do cleanups, I'm trying to look for it. I'm really, really mad, but I find that TV now is like redundant. It's always the same thing. The series is always the same thing. So I find myself diving into books, and I want to give Emilia and my boys I want them to fall in love also with reading. So I lead by example. So your greenhouse, you said that your material was ripped. Is it able? Are you able to fix it? I will also fix another one, which should be ready by 2025. You're talking about your greenhouse, I'm guessing. Yeah, I tried the Sarmarzano. Okay, so I have 12 of those. So Sarmarzano, from what I'm reading, is a semi-determinate tomatoes. So those goes 5 feet. I don't have to prune them, but those are very prone to root rot. Not root rot. The black in the middle. I only have it in French. Le cul noir. What's it called in English? I grew the 10 fingers rarity, which is a San Marzano type tomato. And out of the 24 plants I had, or 22 plants I had, most of them suffered this. So the middle of the tomato was black. Hi, Tracy. Yeah, I have that also. The greenhouse is shaped tomato. Okay, so that's not for me. Tracy, cold and rainy here today, not gardening starting. So we had rain this morning, but then the sunshine came out, which I was so happy because I'm starting to transition all of my plants except peppers. So it's 13 degrees outside. As soon as I hit that, I close the light, bring the tomatoes outside in a shady area. And I'm going to be doing this for this week. And then next week is what I pray for every year. So next week we are May 12th. So at the end of next week is where I pray that at night it doesn't go down lower than 10-15, so that I can let my tomatoes in the tunnel all night long. Because if it goes under 10-15, I have to bring in like a boatload of trays. So this is the time of year that I am like, what was I thinking starting out of those seeds? And the other part of me says, I really need a heated greenhouse so that I only have the peppers inside and I can maintain 10 degrees Celsius for my seedlings inside the greenhouse, but we're not there yet. Yeah, I will frame it. Okay, I feel better than ever. Was in bed. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I want to take the tempo shelter I have and convert it. Oh, like I did. Yeah, no, is it black rot? No. Ah, what's it called again? Okay, let me see this. It's called le quinoa. Blossom end rot. We're close. Didn't my nose say no? I have found growing tomatoes in the greenhouse with a drip line has stopped. Yeah, so I'm not allowed to have drip tape. I need a special permit in my town to have any automatic system because I am not a commercial farm. But I am working on getting a second 1,000 liter of water and gravity fed drip tape, or like maybe like redneck DIY something, so that my tunnel and all of my tomatoes around the house, so regardless where they are, be on that drip tape, but like not on city water. So I have to water my garden by hand. I am not allowed to have a automatic system. I'm not allowed to have those, you just put them out and then you just let it run. So when I water my garden, my back garden is at least 35 by 35, and I have now 10 raised beds. I have to hand water everything with a hose and get eaten alive by bugs. But it is something that if ever I move and I have the privilege of having land, my peppers and my tomatoes will be on a drip tape for sure. Just planted some carrot seeds, beets seeds, and kohlrabi seedlings in one strawberry under an apple tree. Got sassy buckthorn plants in the mail. Give it time. Give it time, Jane. It could perk back up. In the mail, they have a tendency of like going through a rough patch. So in the tunnel, I find that it is better to have some kind of automatic or either gravity fed, because my soil dries up way faster. And what is helping me is by mulching. So I am going to heavily mulch and then heavily water and then transplant, and it should help. But I would really love, just for the tunnel, to find a way to gravity fed and like automatic water, because it's like my tomatoes are the one that struggles the most in there. So if I don't like really water deeply at least once a week, I have that blossom and rot in the tunnel. But my peppers really enjoy being in there. Too much of other things. Yeah, definitely. She's going to change her way of thinking when she is in a different week. What did I miss? Yeah, blossom and rot. Thank you, Jane. I can't connect it to tap water. So if I want a drip line, I have to either get a permit from the city, because if it's connected to tap, I need that permit, or have a collecting watering system and then use the drip line on that. That's what I would do. So I am only allowed to water 3 nights a week. So Sunday, and this will actually interfere with my live on Sundays during the high season. I'm only allowed to water Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday. I think Sunday, Wednesday, Friday. Yeah, and it's from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. I'm not allowed to water using the city water out of that. And the fine is $1,000 if I get caught. I completely support this. I've been seriously wanted to move, but my kids are not ready. And Fred, it would be something really touchy because Fred's a little older than me. My husband, he is 12 years away from retirement. And if he moves, it needs to be a logical move. So we need to sell the house at a certain price, pay everything we owe on it, and then get a house that needs lots of loving but has like the basics. The roof is good, the windows is good, has land, and has infrastructure on site, in that the water, there's no issues with it. And if we sell the house, make money on it, and then buy another house, and then our mortgage payment is lower, it would work. But then we have the logistics of Philip and Cedric that are special need kids. Cedric needs language class, special class. So we need to move to a village that has schools within 1 hour of the house. Because right now, the school that one of my two of my boys are in different school. They are 26 minutes apart from like the 20-minute one and 26 minutes the other. But Cedric leaves at 6:30 in the morning and arrives at school at 7:50. He leaves at 3:05 and then he's home around 4:05. So that is a lot of travel. So if we would move, I would need like, not a miracle, but everything would need to align perfectly. So it is a lot of like variables, and it is very stressful and scary. So if our kids, what we think is if everyone is in regular high school, it would probably be easier to move. But I don't know when Cedric will be in high school. Right now, he is redoing the school he is at right now. He is doing his first grade in 2 years. So instead of failing him, they're just taking 2 years to do the first grade. But on paper, government paper, it is said that Cedric has failed his first grade. But it's the way of the school. It took 2 years. So now he's going to be 1 year back. But like to reach high school, that would maybe be in second grade. Deuxième année, troisième année, quatrième année, cinquième année, sixième année. It would maybe be like in 5-6 years. But in 5-6 years, Fred is going to be 6 years away from retirement. So we don't know. We had date night on Friday and we started talking about that. And it's hard to take a decision and very scary. But I would love to move. Seriously. I mulch with straw as well, organic straw. And when I can get my hand on aged wood chip, I also do that. The first year I had a greenhouse, I elevated a 200 drum. Yeah, I was thinking of that. So I have a 53 liter. I have two of those, 253 liters. I can put like gutters on the side of the tunnel and then like maybe gravity fed part of it. Worst case, I can use it only when it rains. I've seen people that put a sand point. Yeah, I saw that. I'm not sure. I would have to look into that. I did get someone else suggesting me that. We were looking into the logistics of that. We have well water, but I did. So water for us is not very deep. So in the spring, when everything thaws, water levels are about 2 feet. And then during the summer, it's about 4 feet down. So we wouldn't have to go down very low. But we did buy a pump to, so let's just say that it does not rain and I cannot have access, because sometimes we have droughts here, and not only I am not allowed to water other than those 3 nights a week, I sometimes have water ban, like zero tolerance, not even like a little bit. So I have to collect boiling waters of my potatoes, my pastas, when I wash my produce. I keep all of that water, but the garden is pretty big. So we bought a gas pump to pump from a riverbed. So what do I do if I'm about a month late on starting my tomatoes and peppers? So peppers, I don't know your start date, but I probably would just buy them as seedlings, because my sowing date was mid-March, and like some of my peppers are about this tall. When I was at the nursery, they're about this tall. So nursery is always like super, super, super nice. So technically mine are like, some of them are this big, some of them are this big. So I still have till June 5th for the peppers for myself. So if your start date was April, you're 1 month behind. I don't even think I would waste my time on pepper seedlings. I think I would just buy the seedlings. Maybe not have all the cute varieties that you have. So where I went, I bought banana, 12 of those, 12 reds, and I'm going to go to another nursery and get 12 orange. So obviously I'm not going to get the cute and cuddly ones I'm used to, but at least I'll have peppers. Tomatoes, on the other hand, it depends of the varieties and how many days of you have in your growing season. So if your tomatoes are 50 days, probably it would be good. But if they're like 70, 80, 90 days, I don't know. It would all depends. Because if you have germination mats, heat mats, so let's just say you sow them tomorrow. So tomorrow is May 12th. They're going to germinate depending how old they are and the climate that is in your grow room by the end of the month. So by the end, let's just say that it takes 7 days to germinate. So tomorrow is the 13th. They're going to pop up at the 20th of May. So technically you can start transplanting your tomato seedlings 4 to 6 weeks after that point. So 4 to 6 weeks, let's just say. So May 20th, let me take a calendar so I don't mess up. So May 20th. So let's go like that. So 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks. You would be ready to transplant by the end of the month of July. Sorry, month of June. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So the last week of June, you would be able to transplant. And then from there, that's where you start your counting your days to germinate. Like if it's a 50 days. So you'll have the entire month of July, the entire month of August. So that's 60 days. And do you have frost in September? Remy? Just catch up on messages. Okay, I missed a lot. Late starting on tomatoes and peppers. Would a fish tank pump get the water you collect? I don't know. I prefer those 1,000 liters. I don't like glass. because the kids are like always playing around. They should catch up. I always have tomatoes. Okay, so Remy's first frost date, I think, is like the second week of September. He does not have the same growing frosts than we do. I tile a spring and suck from Lowe's. Okay, that's not for me. It's 8 and I'm fighting to stay awake. I'm doomed. I'm not going to stay on very late. I want to go to bed early. So, I think so. Here's what I would do. Try it. Like if you have varieties that you really, really, really want. But I think it's tight. If you have like 50 days tomatoes, they're all going to produce at the end of the month of August, beginning of September, and you won't have a big harvest because usually they start providing within 50 and 60 days, but then they're going to start peaking and then your frost is going to come. So I would say it's a risk. Yeah, definitely a problem. Yes, definitely lucky. So what you can do is buy them and like store them. I was going to say something stupid. So at my old job, if I was still at my old job and I had space problem, my window was not south facing, but I would be able like to bring my plants to work and just like leave them there. And then when I'm ready to transplant them, like bring them back home. Yeah, that's what I thought. So your first frost date is June 15th, right? You have no windows at work. That sucks. Yeah, thank you for reminding me. I have to go harvest my rhubarb tomorrow. My rhubarb already started to go to seed. No, I did write it. Okay. So all of my rhubarb is ready to be collected tomorrow. And I can't do anything with it, so I'll have to freeze it. And there's something I didn't do that I probably will regret a lot. I did not count my freezers at all. Might regret that decision. Yeah. I actually have one. It's this long. So I probably will have a couple of pounds of rhubarb. Yeah, for us is I just planted all my squash, all my summer squash, all my cucumbers, all my melons. That is all planted. And then I just have my pumpkins left I have to plant. Like jam? Rhubarb jam? Is that what you're suggesting? So Jane, where are you from again? I forgot. I think you're south than me. I could probably be on my second harvest. I feel your tiredness, Marilyn. My eyes are getting like getting smaller and smaller and smaller. Yeah, I would be definitely my second picking because they went to some of my varieties are going to seed. So yeah, I never picked my rhubarb, and the only thing I do with is strawberry rhubarb pie. So I do rhubarb and strawberry butter, which I do jam. What else do I do with rhubarb? I think I just freeze them. But there is a rhubarb juice. Did I keep it last year? There was a rhubarb juice that I saw. I think a venison for dinner was making and canning it. Let me go see in my old posts. Sit in a comfortable meditation position with your spine something upright. Just okay. So let's go up, 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 up. That's not that. No. Rhubarb. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna have to go do this. So where did it go? Rhubarb and mint syrup. So 4 cups of chopped rhubarb, 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of water, and 3/4 sprigs of fresh mint. I don't have mint right now. Mine is like super slow because I didn't clean it out last year. So there's a lot of debris on top of it. But she suggests to do a rhubarb gin cocktail, which is in Raleigh, you can use most any hard liquor you want, gin, rum, whiskey. So it's 2 ounces of rhubarb syrup, 1 or 2 ounces of gin, half an ounce of lemon or lime juice, a few cubes of ice. So I wanted to do that. And wasn't there another one? Roasted beet hummus. Rhubarb. No, that's not it. Rhubarb mint jam. Okay, it could have been just that one. Oh, rhubarb and strawberry. Where did it go? Rhubarb and strawberry martini. But I don't think, yeah. So is there the actual recipe? Get the recipe. Easy to make. Raspberry gin. Fruity recipe. So let's see. Where's the quantity? Okay, so 1 liter of gin, 400 grams of fresh or frozen raspberries, white sugar, vanilla pods, and I thought I said this was rhubarb. Did I click on the wrong thing? Rhubarb and strawberry vodka. Okay, so where's the recipe of that? I'm going to catch up on comments. Okay, no, that's not it. Yeah, but you can make it like, oh, there it is. So 1 liter vodka, rhubarb stock, strawberries. Instead of doing it with vodka, you can do it probably with sprinkled water. Those are the 2 recipes I want to try this year. Rhubarb wine. Okay, that sounds delicious. So let me see. Brighton. Where is Brighton? Brigh. So you're 3 hours away. Almost 3.5 hours away. Right past Belleville. Okay, so you're zone 6-ish. Wine, I should definitely do wine. You should. Most common combo with rhubarb is strawberries, but so far no strawberries. Cannot pick. Yeah, so what I do is I get frozen strawberries from Costco, or late season strawberries from the year before that is frozen. Okay, so you're in the same zone as me. But I am going down zone 4, I think. They're revisiting and redoing the zones. And I think I'm going to go to from 5B to 4B, which I find odd. But anyways. So I normally use frozen strawberries that I have the year before, but my kids have went on a smoothie, I would say overkill. They drink like smoothies on a daily basis. So this week is the week that I go to Costco. I go once a month. It's going to cost me a fortune. So it's going to be frozen fruits. I normally buy mango, strawberries, blueberries, and pineapple. Just that is like, I think it's $17 a bag. So it's going to be an expensive one. And then I normally get all of their snacks. That is for school, and it's supposed to last for 3 weeks. I like saying it's supposed to last 3 weeks, but it never does. I find also my climate is different, but the thing is, I also find that it shifts. So usually my last frost date is end of September, but it never really freezes until mid of November. And sometimes in December, I only had slight frost. I only experience hard frost at the end of the month of December, which is very weird because as a child, when I was passing Halloween, I had to put like multiple layers of clothes for us to actually be outside. Sometimes it was like snowing on Halloween. Now we can almost be like there's years we can be in a t-shirt. So it is definitely getting warmer. But anyways, I'll see when they come out with the new charts. I guess I'll find out. But I am 5B right now. But I find I am in a microclimate because of the way that we are organized, north and south. I have a lot of water around me. Oh, someone's down the stairs. Let's do that. Okay. So since I have a lot of water on north, a lot of water south, and around me it's only agriculture village, sometimes like winds are like really different around here. Oh, allô toi. Va faire des bouts de dos. Bonne nuit. My justaberry plant is laden with flowers and growth. It's 2 years old. Usually, if it's like the other berry plants, it's around year 3 that you'll have berries. And some varieties require a different breed to have cross-pollination. So some, like example, blueberries needs a different variety. So like Patriot, no, I don't know the names of the. So I know Aurora for what are those called? Camerisier. What's Camerisier in English? Camerisier. Hascaps. So Hascap Aurora is the pollinator, and then you can buy a different breeds like Indigo Gem and all of those, but it is required to have a pollinator. Honeyberries, thank you. January 14 got froze out of the greenhouse. Technically this year, if I was on top of my game, I probably would have been able to do like 5-6 rounds of radishes, lettuce, and not work that hard. So I think that I'm going to dedicate one small portion in the greenhouse for radishes. When everything's dead, when all the tomatoes are done, I think, no, this year I think I'm putting squash and melon in the tunnel. I forgot. I know there's cucumbers. I know there's melons. And I was hoping to convert my tunnel into like an anti-bug place. I don't know if it's going to happen, but they're probably going to be gone by the end of the month of July. And my other squash probably October. So I would have to flip it really fast and at least have 2-3 rounds of radishes. It would be nice. John, have you got fruit from your sea buckthorn? John, are you still here? Mm-hmm. I did not know that Haskap was also honeyberries. I'm learning something new tonight. So, this week, I need to find a male for my son. Oh, okay. Speaking of all those berries, the service berry clippings that we harvested last weekend, is any of us having roots? I just dump mine in soil and I'm watering every couple of days when the soil is dry. The flowers obviously are dying back, but should I start seeing any results by the end of the month of May? So I remember seeing that name. So sea buckthorn berries. Argousier. So I know bambooplant.ca has it, but let's see if they have a male. So they have the female. Do they have the male? Is the name called the same thing? See, buckthorn. No, but I mean, it is called sea buckthorn. It's not called something different, right? Not writing it correctly. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm not writing it correctly. That's why. Where is it? Buckthorn. There you go. Then searching. Let's see what Mr. Google Pants tells me. No clue. I kept mine in water because I don't have time to plant it. Bought 3 females and 1 male, so try to root for you next May. Okay, so female, male. Okay, so Gome male sea buckthorn is an ideal pollinator recommended to pollinate the variety of, and I'm so sorry, I'm going to massacre the names. So Altaiskaya, Chuwaiskaya, and Iya. It will pollinate several surrounding females variety. And then you have Hippo Faye Lord is an early blooming male sea buckthorn. It blooms for a 10-day period, which is long enough to pollinate most early flowering females variety. And then polymix male buckthorn will pollinate several surrounded females varieties such as Hippo Faye. They could have used like easier names to pronounce, but bambooplant.ca has 3 types of male if you want to go check it out. Or do you want me to send you the link? Okay, so I have 2 Janes that come to my lives. One is a friend from a friend of a friend of a friend through my essential oils. And Jane, are you the lovely lady that has that hat every year at convention? I just want to make sure that I'm putting the right Jane. Okay, so I'll send you. The shipping is expensive there, but if you don't find any, it could be a solution. And that is where I found my pink champagne. I'm going to say it. Current. So I just sent you the link. I don't know if Jane heard. I'm the one with the hat. Wait, I just want to show a picture. Just to be sure. You normally bring rhubarb. So, is this you? Wait, can we see? Wait. You right there? Woohoo! I was right. Yay! I see if I can find them around here. True, but it is always good to have, a backup plan. Yay! So I wasn't mistaken because last time I had my friend Jane on, and I thought it was you. So, and then she messaged me, and then I was like, wait a minute, I took you for somewhere else, and I felt so bad. So, showing this picture, this week I have to go through my entire footage of what I took at the convention. I did have also some footage that was, I don't know if Remy sent me footage, but I know Tracy did, because I realized that there's certain things I didn't film, and this week I really want to show the road trip that me and Amelia had. So I'm going to try to work on that and get it ready by the end of the week. I meant also, Remy, I'm going to bed. I am exhausted. Ooh, girlfriend has summoned you. Have fun. Wink, wink. Take care, everyone. Sorry, I meant take care of me, but I will be turning off the live and I will chat with you guys on Tuesday because I want to go read a little bit, take a warm bath like I suggested to you, Marilyn, and prepare for the week to come. I have to haul compost, prepare beds, and plant at least my onions. My onions need to be in the ground because they're supposed to be in the ground the first week of May. So good night, everyone. Thank you for popping in. Thank you for chatting with me. And I'll chat with you guys, some of you guys, on Tuesday morning. Take care, everyone. Have a nice week. Bye. Good night. Good night, Karen. Good night, Jane. It was nice talking to you.